Somewhere in the cold, dark waters off the coast of Iceland, there once lived a clam. Not a particularly large clam, not a particularly beautiful clam. But this ordinary-looking creature turned out to be one of the most extraordinary animals ever discovered, because it had been alive since before the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock, before Shakespeare wrote his first play, before Columbus ever set sail. This is the story of Ming the Clam. Yes, that's really its name. And how scientists figured out just how old the oldest known animal on Earth really was. In 2006, a team of researchers from Bangor University in Wales were studying climate patterns using ocean quahog clams, a species known for its long lifespan. While dredging the seafloor near Iceland, they pulled up a clam that looked unremarkable at first glance. It wasn't until they brought it back to the lab and began counting growth rings on its shell that they realized what they had found. Just like tree rings tell the story of a tree's age, clam shells form annual growth lines too. Each year, the clam adds a new ring as it grows, and the width and pattern of those rings even reveal information about ocean temperatures and food availability during that particular year. By carefully counting and cross-referencing these rings under a microscope, scientists made an initial estimate. This clam was somewhere around 400 years old. Naturally, the discovery made headlines. Researchers nicknamed it Ming, after the Chinese dynasty that was ruling when the clam is believed to have been born, sometime around the year 1499. But shell ring counting, while reliable, isn't perfect. So scientists turned to a second, independent method to confirm the age: carbon dating. Carbon dating works by measuring the decay of a radioactive isotope called carbon-14, which accumulates in living tissue at a known, steady rate. By analyzing carbon isotopes preserved in the clam's shell, scientists were able to cross-check the growth ring estimate. The results lined up remarkably well. After careful recount and refinement in the original data, published in a 2013 study, researchers confirmed the clam's true age, approximately 507 years old. To put that into perspective, just let that sink in for a second. This clam was already alive during the reign of King Henry VIII of England. It was alive when Leonardo da Vinci was still painting. It lived through the entire Renaissance, the founding of the United States, both world wars, and the moon landing, all from the quiet seafloor of the North Atlantic. So, how does an animal live for 5 centuries? The answer lies in its slow, steady metabolism. Ocean quahog clams grow extremely slowly and live in cold, stable, deep-sea environments with few predators. Scientists believe their longevity may be tied to how efficiently their cells resist oxidative stress, the same kind of cellular damage linked to aging in humans. In fact, this is exactly why researchers study these clams so closely. Understanding how quahogs avoid the wear and tear of aging at the cellular level could one day offer clues into human aging and longevity as well. Now, sadly, Ming's story has a bittersweet ending. In order to determine its precise age, scientists had to open the clam's shell, a process that, unfortunately, ended its remarkable life. It's a detail that still sparks quiet reflection among researchers today. An animal that survived 5 centuries of storms, predators, and changing oceans, only to meet its end in the name of scientific discovery. Many scientists have said publicly that, in hindsight, they wish non-lethal aging methods had been developed and used instead. Despite that, Ming's legacy lives on. Its shell is now preserved and studied at Bangor University, and it remains the oldest verified individual animal age ever confirmed through direct scientific evidence. While there are colonies of coral and certain deep-sea sponges believed to be even older, Ming holds the record for a single, individual animal whose precise age scientists could measure and confirm with confidence. There's something quietly humbling about a clam living longer than entire empires rise and fall. No claws, no roar, no dramatic survival story. Just centuries of stillness on the ocean floor, quietly outlasting nearly everything above the waves. So, the next time you're enjoying a walk along the shoreline, take a moment to think about what lies beneath. Somewhere out there, in the cold Atlantic depths, there may be another clam quietly ticking along right now. One that was already alive long before any of us were ever born.